When I think of apparel and merchandising at CSU, I think about a community of creators that are all coming together with different skills in different ways and kind of working together and building whatever they're thinking of and picking the brains of whoever they can to kind of accomplish their goal. And with everybody's different talents, it ends up working out that we can make some pretty cool stuff. My favorite part about apparel and merchandising is the whole process of it all. You got to start with an idea, and you got to put it on paper somehow. You got to get an illustration, and that illustration's got to be perfect. Before you can move on to the next step, everything has to be in its order and planned out perfectly. And then once that illustration is done, you start making a pattern, and you kind of just keep on progressing a little bit further, and then eventually get to the spot where this idea that you had in your head is now laying out in front of you on the table, and that's a pretty incredible feeling. I think that's my favorite part about the program. The apparel and merchandising program offers all kinds of stuff in terms of resources for students, in terms of sewing machines, printing machines, software to design on, everything from Adobe Illustrator Suite to professional high-grade industrial sewing machines, and in mass. We've got 2 different full sewing labs that we have access to, as well as the Nancy Richardson Design Center, which has just been built, which has all these new state-of-the-art printing equipment and all kinds of embroidery, and really anything that you can dream about, you can get into that building and you can put it on a piece of clothing. You can create something out of it. I've been skiing since I could walk, essentially. It's a big part of my life. I spend just about as much time up in the mountains as I can get away from doing school and work and all kinds of stuff. But a big part of my design inspiration actually comes from being on a mountain and seeing everybody else around me just look super cool, and I want to look like that too. So you look around, you take ideas, you take it back to the lab, and you get it done. In the apparel design program specifically, we focus a lot on illustration and construction, blended with digital technology. You learn it all. You learn exactly what you need to be doing to either start your own company, jump into a company that you've been looking at for a long time. They really prepare you well. There's a lot of hard work and dedication that goes into this major. There's a lot of time, hours, financial responsibilities that go into it, and you really end up learning an entire industry. Like I said earlier, you really just understand everything that you're going to need to do along the way. The internship coordinator really does a good job of preparing you for interviews, resumes, cover letters, really addressing a company in a cold call or a cold email. Being able to take that first step and introduce yourself is a big part of getting past the educational part of your career and getting into that professional side of it. And I feel confident at this point that I'm able to go and talk to companies and present who I am and be confident in my work, just based on the network that's been provided to me, as well as the skills that I've been taught along the way. My name is Greg Nixon. I'm an apparel and merchandising RAM, and you can be too.